Welcome to Ajaxra Academy YouTube channel. In this session, I am going to discuss problems on work energy theorem part 1. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. Please share your valuable comments in the comment section. Okay, let us go to the today's session. First one. A block of mass 10 kg is moving in x direction with a constant speed of 10 meters per second. It is subjected to a retarding force F is equals to minus 0.1 x newtons during its travel from x is equals to 20 meters to x is equals to 30 meters. Its final kinetic energy will be. Here in this question, we have to calculate the final kinetic energy. Okay, let us go to the solution. According to work energy theorem, according to work energy theorem, final kinetic energy minus initial kinetic energy is equals to W, that is Kf minus Ki is equals to W. So this can be written as, here we have to find the final kinetic energy. This is initial kinetic energy. Let's substitute the values. Kf minus kinetic energy nothing but half mv square. M here they given as mass 10 kilogram. Speed they given as 10 meters per second. Force they given as minus 0.1 x. Let us substitute. Half into 10 into 10 square is equals to W can be written as integration of F into dx. So Kf minus, here 2 tens, 2 5s, 5 into 10 square. K minus 5 into 10 square is equals to, now we are here substituting the value of force. Here they given the limits x is equals to 20 meters to x is equals to 30 meters. So integration of limits from 20 to 30, F nothing but minus 0.1 x into dx. So 10 square here 100, 100 into 5, 500. Next, Kf minus 500 is equals to minus 0.1 into integration of x dx, that is x square by 2 up limits 20 to 30. So next Kf minus 500, Kf nothing but final kinetic energy. So minus 0.1. Now we are applying the limits. Here upper limit minus lower limit. Upper 30, 30 square nothing but 900 minus 20 square 400 by 2. So Kf minus 500 is equals to minus 0.1 into 900 minus 400, 500, 500 by 2. 2 ones, 2 250s are. So Kf minus 500 is equals to minus 0.1 into, we are getting 250. So this can be written as Kf is equals to minus 500 going this side plus 500 minus here 0.1 nothing but 1 by 10 into here 250. So So 0 0 gets cancels. 500 minus 25. So Kf is equals to 500 minus 25, that is equals to 475 joules. This is final kinetic energy. K is equals to, or Kf is equals to 475 joules. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. In this question, a block of mass 5 kg is resting on a smooth surface. At what angle a force of 20 Newton be acted on the body so that it will acquire a kinetic energy of 40 joules after moving 4 meters? Now, here we have to calculate the at what angle a force of 20 newtons be acted on a body. So now let us calculate the angle. Let us go to the solution. According to work energy theorem, work done W is equals to change in kinetic energy. According to work energy theorem. According to work energy theorem, W is equals to change in kinetic energy. So, W can be written as Fs cos theta, that is equals to half mv square minus half mu square. Substituting the given values, we get here in this mass they given as 5 kilogram and force they given as 20 newtons and they given as kinetic energy 40 joules. So substituting the given values, we get substituting the given values, we get now 20 into 4 into cos theta is equals to 40 minus 0. Here since u is equals to 0. So 20 into 4, 80. 80 cos theta is equals to 40 minus 0, 40. So from this cos theta is equals to 40 by 80. 41s, 42s. So cos theta is equals to 1 by 2. Or theta is equals to, this can be written as cos inverse of 1 by 2. So cos inverse of 1 by 2 can be written as cos 60 degrees. Theta is equals to now cos inverse of cos theta, theta. So here theta is nothing but 60 degrees. So angle, therefore theta is equals to 60 degrees. This is the angle. Okay. Now we will go to the next question. Third one. A particle is acted by a force F which varies with position x as shown in this figure. This is the diagram. If the kinetic energy of the particle at x is equals to 16 meters, then here we have to calculate the kinetic energy of the particle at x is equals to 16 meters. See, observe this figure. In this figure at x is equals to 16, we have to calculate the kinetic energy. Let us go to the solution. Now, work done is equals to work done W is equals to area under Fx graph with proper sign. So now we are calculating work done first. W is equals to area of triangle ABC, area of triangle ABC plus area of rectangle CDEF plus area of another rectangle FGHI plus area of rectangle plus area of rectangle IJKL. Now we are substituting values. Half into 6 into 10 plus 4 into, from the graph we are writing all these values. So here area of triangle nothing but half into base into height, area of rectangle nothing but length into breadth, plus 2 into minus 5. Okay, so that is equals to, here 2 ones, 2 threes are 3 tens are 30, minus 20, here 4 into 5, 4 fives are 20, minus 10, 4 into minus 5 plus 4 into here minus 5, this is plus 5, so plus 20, minus 10, so 20 gets cancels, 30 minus 10 we are getting 20 joules. So now we have to calculate final kinetic energy at x is equals to 16. So next, according to work energy theorem, according to work energy theorem, final kinetic energy minus initial kinetic energy is equals to W. So kinetic energy at x is equals to 16 minus initial kinetic energy at x is equals to 0, that is equals to W. So this can be written as K of x is equals to 16 is equals to Ki x is equals to 0 plus W, minus K going this side becomes plus, so that is equals to 25 plus 20, that is equals to 45 joules. This is the final kinetic energy at x is equals to 16. Okay. In this question, the displacement x and time t for a particle are related to each other as t is equals to root x plus 3. What is the work done in first 6 seconds of its motion? Now here we have to calculate what is the work done in first 6 seconds of its motion. Now let us go to the solution. Given t is equals to root x plus 3. So from this it can be written as root x plus 3 is equals to t, or x is equals to t minus 3 whole square. Now v is equals to dx by dt, that is equals to, now we are differentiating this one, t minus 3 whole square, nothing but 2 of t minus 3, that is d by dx of x power n, n into x power n minus 1. So next, now at t is equals to 0, then v1 is equals to, now we are substituting in the place of t 0, so t of 0 minus 3 that implies v1 is equals to minus 3 minus 3 to the 6. So v1 is equals to, we are getting minus 6. And next at t is equals to 6, then v2 is equals to 2 of 6 minus 3. So 6 minus 3, 3 to the 6. So v2 is equals to, we are getting plus 6. Now we'll calculate work done. Next, work done, that is equals to change in kinetic energy. So that is equals to half m v2 square minus v1 square. So that is equals to, here v1 is minus 6 and v2 is 6 square. So 6 square minus 6 square, that is 0. So the answer is 0. So therefore, if you substitute here 6 square minus 6 square, 36. 36 minus 36, 0. So therefore, work done is equals to 0. Okay. Next we'll go to the next question. A variable force given by the two-dimensional vector F bar is equals to 3x square I bar plus 4j bar newtons acts on a particle. The change in the kinetic energy of the particle as it moves from the point with coordinates 2, 3 meters to 3, 0 meters. Now let us go to the solution. We have to calculate change in the kinetic energy. In this question, they given us F bar is equals to 3x square I cap plus 4j cap newtons, and R is equals to the position vector x I cap plus y j cap. So therefore, now let us calculate dr bar, that is equals to dx I cap plus dy j cap. Now we'll calculate work done. Work done, W is equals to, W is equals to integration of F bar dot dr bar. Now let us apply the limits, and then work done, W is equals to integration of limits 2, 3 to 3, 0. F nothing but, here they given us 3x square I cap plus 4j cap of dx I cap plus dy j cap. Okay. Now integrating, here 2, 3 to 3, 0. This is 3x square dx plus, here we are doing dot product I dot I j dot j 1 plus 4 dy. Okay. Now so this is equals to, this is work done. Work done is equals to integration of 2, 3 to 3, 0, 3x square dx plus 4 dy. So this is d of x cube plus 4y. So x cube plus 4y with the limits. Applying the limits, x cube plus 4y 2, 3. Here x square into x, this is also x cube Okay, 3 comma 0. Now applying the limits, work done W is equals to 3 cube plus 4 into 0 minus 2 cube upper limit minus lower limit plus 4 into 3. See, work done W is equals to, finally we are getting 27 plus 4 into 0 0 minus here 2 cube 8, 8 plus 4 3 is a 12, 12 plus 8 20, so 27 minus 20, so this is equals to, we are getting 7 joules. So work done is equals to, we are getting W is equals to 7 joules. So at last, therefore W work done is equals to 7 joules. Okay. According to work energy theorem, change in kinetic energy is equals to work done. That work done is equals to 7 joules. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. A particle of mass m at rest is acted upon by a force P for a time t. Its kinetic energy after interval t is, here we have to calculate the kinetic energy after interval t. Now let us go to the solution. Here mass of the particle, let us assume that it is, here in the question they given as particle of mass m. So mass of the particle is equals to m. Next, force they given us P, and time they given us t. Here in this question the particle is at rest. Is at rest nothing but its initial velocity is equals to 0. Initial velocity nothing but u. So initial velocity u is equals to 0. Here, as you know that from Newton's second law of motion, F is equals to ma. Here force they given as P. P is equals to ma, where a is the acceleration. Where a is the acceleration. So from this written as a is equals to p by m. So from second equation of motion, s is equals to ut plus half a t square. Now substituting s is equals to u nothing but 0, t plus half a nothing but p by m into t square. 0 into t 0. So p into t square by 2m. According to work energy theorem, according to work energy theorem, kinetic energy is equals to P into S, that is equals to P into S nothing but, here we are getting Pt square by 2m. So P into P, P square, T square by 2m. So kinetic energy is equals to we are getting P square T square by 2m. Okay, this is the final answer. So kinetic energy is equals to P square T square by 2m. Okay, next we will go to the next question. A car is moving along a straight horizontal road with a speed of 72 km per hour. If the coefficient of static friction between road and tire is 0.5, the shortest distance in which the car can be stopped is, here we have to calculate the shortest distance in which the car can be stopped. Now let us go to the solution. Initial kinetic energy of the car is equals to half m v square. Now first we will write initial kinetic energy of the car is equals to half m v square. Work done against friction is equals to work done against friction is equals to mu mgs. Okay. From work energy theorem, from work energy theorem, work done is equals to this initial kinetic energy. So this can be written as mu mgs is equals to half mv square. So here m gets cancels. From this, s is equals to v square by 2 mu g. So this is the stopping distance. So stopping distance s is equals to v square by 2 mu g. So given v is equals to 72 kilometer per hour, converting into meters per second should multiply with 5 by 18. 18 ones, 18 fours, 5 fours, 20 meters per second. Now they are given us coefficient of friction 0.5 and g is equals to 10 meters per second square. So now substituting, therefore s is equals to v square nothing but 20 into 20 by 2 into mu 0.5 z 10. So this is equals to s is equals to 20 into 20 400 by 2 tens 20 into 0.5 0 get cancels 2 ones 2 twos, so 20 220 by 0.5. So this can be written as decimal representation 200 by here 5. 0.5 can be written as 5 by 10. This 10 will go in the numerator. So 200 it becomes 200 by 5. 5 ones, 5 fours are 20 0. So this implies the shortest distance is equals to, we are getting 40 meters. So s is equals to 40 meters. Okay. Next we'll go to the next question. A body of mass 0.1 kilogram released from a height of 50 meters reaches the ground with a velocity of 10 meters per second. The work done against a resistance is, here in this question they given as g 10 meters per second square. So now we have to calculate work done against a resistance. Let us go to the solution. They given here height 50 meters and u is equals to 0 and v they given as 10 meters per second velocity. So this is the body is released. This is the height of this body h and u is equals to 0 because it is freely falling body. M is equals to 0.1 kilogram. They given us 0.1 kilogram. Now here this indicates work done by air resistance. Work done by air resistance. And Wg refers work done by gravity. Work done by gravity. Okay. Now, according to work energy theorem, according to work energy theorem, Wg plus Wf is equals to final kinetic energy minus initial kinetic energy. So work done by gravity nothing but mgh. So mgh plus wf, that is work done by air resistance, is equals to kinetic energy, final kinetic energy nothing but half mv square. So half mv square, initial kinetic energy 0, since u is equals to 0. Since u is equals to 0. Okay. Next, from this it can be written as Wf is equals to half mv square minus mgh. So that is equals to, taking m as a common, v square by 2 minus gh. Now substituting 0.1 of 10 square by 2 minus g 10h, they given as 50. So this is equals to 0.1 into, here 10 square 100, 100 by 2 50, minus 5 tens 500. So we are getting work done by air resistance, Wf is equals to 5, here 0.1 into 50 minus 500 minus 450. So this implies work done by air resistance Wf is equals to, we are getting minus 45 joules, or this can be written as minus Wf is equals to 45 joules. Either Wf is equals to minus 45 joules or minus Wf is equals to 45 joules. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. In this question, a body of mass 5 kg has a linear momentum of 20 kg per second. If a constant force of 5 newtons acts on it in the direction of its motion for 10 seconds, the change in kinetic energy of the body is, here we have to calculate the change in kinetic energy of the body. Now let us go to the solution. Given m is equals to 5 kg and momentum is equals to, they given as 20 kilogram meters per second, and force they given as 5 newtons, and time they given as 10 seconds. So we have to calculate change in kinetic energy. So first we have to calculate impulse, force into time, that is equal to change in momentum. So this is equals to final momentum minus initial momentum. So Pf is equals to F into T. This can be written as F into T plus 20. So this here they given us initial momentum, so here Pi. So this is equals to, substituting F 5 newtons and T 10 seconds plus initial momentum they given us 20. Here we are getting 50 plus 20, so that is equals to 70 kilogram meters per second. So this is final momentum Pf. So PF we are getting 70 kilogram meters per second. This is kg, 70 kg, 70 kg meters per second. Okay, PF is equals to, so therefore PF is equals to, we are getting 70 kilogram meters per second. Now we have to calculate the change in kinetic energy, that is delta KE is equals to PF square by 2m minus PI square by 2m. So this is equals to, now we are getting PF and PI, substituting values, 70 square minus 20 whole square, this is PF and PI values, by 2m, 2m nothing but 5, they given us 5. So 70 whole square 4900 and 20 whole square 400, by 2 5 is a 10, 4900 minus 400, 4500 by 10, 0 0 gets cancels. So change in kinetic energy delta K is equals to, we are getting 450 joules. So at last, therefore change in kinetic energy delta Ke is equals to 450 joules. Okay, this is the final answer. Next we'll go to the next question. A body of mass 1.5 kilogram is allowed to slide along a quadrant of a circle from the horizontal position. In reaching to the bottom, its velocity is 8 meters per second. The work done in overcoming the friction is 12 joules. The radius of the circle is, here we have to calculate the radius of the circle, and they given as g 10 meters per second square. Now let us go to the solution. Here they given as mass 1.5 kilogram and velocity 8 meter per second, and work done in overcoming friction is 12 joules, given as 12 joules. So from this, Wg minus Wf is equals to change in kinetic energy, half mv square minus half mu square. So here this is a body and this is quadrant of a circle, radius r, now substituting here mgr minus wf is equals to half mv square minus half mu square. So this can be written as mgr is equals to half mv square minus half mu square plus wf by mg. Now next we will write for the formula for radius of the circle. So that is r is equals to half mv square minus half mu square plus wf by mg. Now substituting values, half into m 1.5 v8 square minus 0 plus 12 by m they given as 1.5 and g 10. So this is equals to, here 1 by 1.5 can be written as 1 by 2 into 1.5, 3 by 2, 8 square 64 minus 0 plus 12, 12 by 1.5 nothing but 3 by 2 into 10. here 2 ones, 2 32s, and again 2 ones, 2 16s, 16 threes are here 48. So 48 plus 12, here 2 ones, 2 fives, 3 fives 15. So radius of the circle R is equals to 48 plus 12, 60, 60 by 15, 15 ones, 15 fours. So therefore we are getting radius of the circle 4 meters. This is final answer. Okay. So R is equals to, we are getting 4 meters. Okay. Thanks for watching this video.